What's good, Boxing World? BFV back to hit you with another one, too. Shout out to the team, G5FTV, VP Shane. This will be a preview video along with another story added on the backside. But we got Khan and Brook going down this weekend. And this is a fight that should have happened some years ago, but you know how politics of boxing is. It puts these sort of contests off as what happened with Mayweather and Pacquiao. Kind of didn't happen when it should have, but it happened. So we're getting that same sort of scenario in this fight. And the way you line this fight up, it's not bad because both of these guys are kind of in the same point in their careers as was Floyd and Manny. So the matchup still worked for boxing fans. In front of you, got the tail of the tape. Everything looks pretty even. Experience, age, all of those sort of things. Wear and tear on the body. I'm thinking both of these guys have been through the ringer, so to speak. So everything, hopefully, that they're coming in as healthy as possible in a fight like this. And they both actually looking good in some of the training clips that they sharing with the folks on Instagram and other places like that. But it's a fight of styles. You got the boxer, or you got the guy that's known as the boxer on the outside in Khan. You got Brook, the guy that's kind of inside, outside sort of guy that throws hooks and things like that. Khan, more known for his 1-2, probably add the 3 on for him. And again, the styles make fights, and it's a fight. If you really break it down and say who's going to win and lose, you got to go with the boxer for Khan, and then for Brook to win, you got to say he needs a knockout or at least a couple knockdowns to kind of say he has the edge in that boxing match or that particular fight. So that's just the way I believe that it's going to play out when you pick and winner or loser. But if you look at how each guy can do it, obviously for Khan, you just got to stay away from that money shot. You got to stay away from the buildup of damage. So if he can continue to box, circle, play the outside, get in, get off, tie up at the right times, he should definitely be able to come out victorious. But on the flip side, Brook has to do one thing that I think he's not used to doing, and that's throwing that overhand left. That's not a punch I've seen him throw a lot throughout his career, but it's a punch that could be a money shot for him in this fight. And there's a couple ways that he could set it up. He could either feint the jab and force Khan to circle around, or he could use Khan circling against him and just catch him at the right time that he cuts back and forth on the circle. The second matchup I wanted to talk to you about is kind of a one-sided promotional deal going on. It's kind of similar to what's happening with Fury and White, where it's different because White is more of about the money. In this situation, is just basically because the mouthpiece for Tank Davis is busy doing other things, so he can't really go back and forth with Romero currently. Now that this fight is back on, again, it's crazy that you kind of have these sort of fights where you get one fighter that's really doing the rounds and giving the interviews and just kicking up dust in the street about the upcoming matchup. There is no date for this one. No contracts have been signed from what I'm understanding, or unless they're going back to the original contract and just probably trying to find a new date. But big shout out to Rolando, man. I mean, he cleared his name up, or got his name was cleared up from the past situation, and he's back to doing what he was doing before that even happened. So mad props to him. But in this last interview that he had with Fight Hype TV, he was pointing out some things that I think a lot of the hardcores kind of overlooked, that Tank actually has been fighting a lot of smaller guys or weight drain guys. So big shout out to Rolly and his camp for pointing those things out in this past interview, and just having some boxing IQ of his own, and looking for the little subtleties of his upcoming opponent that he could take jabs at. And boxing is a mental game, and he's doing his part to try to win the mental battle, so to speak. But Tank is another monster, and good luck to him in that actual fight, man, because that's going to be a somebody going to sleep. That's the only way I could put it. Like, I don't think that one's going the distance for sure. And anyway, man, Boxing First Vlog, just hitting you with a 1-2, couple stories in the boxing landscape that I wanted to share with you and bring you my commentary on it. Y'all tell me how y'all feel in that comment section. Hit that like, subscribe, and always, we appreciate the support. I'm gone.